Hey there! I'm gonna tell you about the ancient tales of the cheese demons. There long, long ago, there was this planet called the Moon. It wasn't really a planet, but it was made of cheese. 'Cause the moon's made of cheese. But it's just all rotten cheese and gray now. Now we go all the way back in time with the Tonka Wonka Donk Donks and the Bing-a-ling-a-ling-alongs and Willy Wonka and the Tonka Wonka Donk Donks and Bing-a-ling-a-ling-alongs didn't really like each other, so they would always fight because one of them stole the Takis from the other. So there was the Tonka Wonka Donka Donks trying to all huddle up. Yes, they can have like multiple arm heads like that. Then the Bing-a-ling-a-ling-alongs. So one day, a Tonka Wonka Donka Donk stumbled across a seed. Then the Tonka Wonka Donka Donk looked at the seed, got out a watering pot, and poured it on the seed. Then something grew out of the seed. It was a cheese demon growing out of the seeds. The cheese demon came up and was like growing sound, growing sound, growing sound, growing sound, growing sound, growing sound. To school glitter, Isla Chezdeke, which in the Yoko Flea's language, in case you can't read, means hi there, I'm the cheese demon. So the Tonkamonkadonkadonk tried to process all this information and said back in Yoko Flea's, or Emma. If you didn't know what that said, you better get off this diggity dang channel and learn how to read. So the cheese demons were going into the Tonka Wonka Donka Donk's army. And the cheese demon told the Tonka Wonka Donka Donks that he came from Cheese Man's basement. And Cheese Man's basement, depending on what floor you're on, is very scary or very, very cool. So they were training these diggity dang cheese demons to be soldiers for the army to defeat the Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-logs. But one day, a thing came out of the other one's arm, another cheese demon, and they can grow and multiply out of each other. Ooh, scary! Ooh, cheese demons, clones, ooh, ah, ooh. So the Tonka Wonka Donka were there and decided to have a meeting with Cheese Man. So they met up in Cheese Man's basement. You wanna know something about Cheese Man's basement? It's actually the afterlife of cheeseism. So in heaven, it's floors yeah. So there's 69 floors, 69 positive floors, and 69 negative floors. So there's 138 floors total. So, and the bottom floor, floor 1, is scary. Over floor 10 is where it stops being hell. There's also gambling at Cheese Man's basement. But floor 69 is the best level of Cheese Man. But in the negative levels, oh, it's horrible. They just do all horrific things down there. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what they do only in -1 floor.
Tun tun sahur, ta 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 sahur. Zampolino, cocomelo, capybara, cocobello, chimpanzini, bananini.
Okay, so that's everything about Cheese Man's basement. Now we're gonna give the microphone to the southern guy.
Okay, now we move on to the Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-longs. The Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-longs are trying to make weapons and planes. They're trying to send ninjas to spy on the Tonka-Wonka-Donka-Donks. So, you want to know, they look at the moon with the Tonka-Wonka-Donka-Donk planet. But the moon is made of cheese. Well, now we're getting off topic now. Now we're going to see how the moon grows. So there's a man on the moon, and the man on the moon eats all the moon cheese, and that's how the moon shrinks. But since the core of the moon is made of milk, the cheese grows back, and that's how the moon grows and regrows.
So the ninjas were able to build a nuke. And with that nuke, they sent the nuke all the way to the Tonka Wonka Donka Donk planet. There's one problem though. They live on the same planet. So now everyone is dead except for the cheese demons. The Tonkawankadonkadogs are dead. The Bingalingalingalongs are all dead. Everyone's dead now. So all that's left is the cheese demons. So now all that's left is the cheese demons, and the moon exploded. But since the core is made of milk, the cheese just grew back. And now all the Tonkawankadonkadogs and the Bingalingalingalongs are dead, and the cheese demons are the only one left. And now, I guess since Cheese Man's basement is the afterlife, they're all in Cheese Man's basement. But the Tonkawankadonkadogs have it pretty good. But the Bingalingalingalongs, they're cursed. It's not going well down there. So, I guess that's kind of the end of the first part of the story. So Cheese Man went into a portal. In that portal was Cheese Guy, his best friend, and Cheese Guy's friends, Banana Man and Brain Bean Man. And they're still alive today. And pretty cool people. So I guess that's the diggity darn ending of Cheese Man lore beginning. Subscribe now or go to Cheese Man's basement forever!